Hello, Lunatic. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Azurite. Hello, Lemonade. And hello, Venus. Peak title, Dennis. Thank you. I am a great title maker, I know. Hello, Steph. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? And hello, Hora. Never been this early before? True. Is that true? I'll assume. Because you said so, I'll assume it's true. It is 1:28. 2020. It's 2026. It's 26. The art style is peak, might I add. Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much. Hello, Niku King. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Ryan. And my favorite background song from you? Oh, yeah, thank you. Hello, Mando. Welcome to the stream. Got to go as soon as I joined, bro. Rip. Hello, Rap Dog. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hopefully your guys' day is going well. Praying that Sabi shows up. I missed them. Maybe. I'm a little sick. Oh, hopefully you get better then. Hopefully you get better soon. Oh, Dennis, that was smooth. Oh, was it a line that I made? Maybe. In any case, thank you very much. Yeah, how you're building the body? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been practicing. I guess I took inspiration from someone. Although we've entered me and that me and that person has entered an agreement of secrecy. Well, whatever. Yeah, anyways, yeah. There's a person that kind of draws in this weird, not really, it's not too weird, but it's just like the way that you just don't pick up the pen. It's not too, it's yeah, it's just that. This is how do you draw fabric? I just noticed one of your bodies holding a flag of some kind. This one, I don't know. I don't know. I draw things that kind of look like fabric. Although I draw folds in like this kind of triangular way, you know. So anytime I draw a fold, I kind of just stretch it like this. I'd recommend, like, I mean, for this one particular, I had a reference, and I was using the reference, like I was actually trying to copy the reference for like the folding, so I was actually studying the reference. Hello, sad boy. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I didn't see that horse nor that girl. Looks like a fox. They look great. Also, is that a hamburger? Yes, it is a hamburger. Yes, there is this girl that looks like a fox, and yeah, there's also a horse. Thank you very much. Do you see the nasty patty from the SpongeBob in the corner? There is a burger over there. The double thumbs up girl is also very cool. Yeah, I think she's my favorite one on the page. Secret agreement is something new. Yes, we've entered an NDA basically. Not really. There's no contract, but something like it. Basically, we've acknowledged that we're copying from each other, but we won't admit it. We won't admit who we're copying from, but we're definitely copying from each other. Anyways, yeah, the only thing I'm copying is just like the not picking up the pen. It's not really that important. It's just a silly, goofy thing. I have no idea what he's doing. How much practice did it take to get to this level? A lot, I guess. Like around, like I've been drawing since 2017. I've been drawing for like, yeah, for like around 8 to 9 years. So yeah, later this year it'll be 9 years. But yeah, so I mean, I would say more so like 3 to 4 years of practice than 9 years of practice, because half of the time I wasn't really improving. It's only in the last like couple years that I actually started improving. Dennis, do you like to draw that way, not picking up the pen much? It's interesting. It definitely it makes the drawing look a little bit more put together and a little bit less messy, but it still keeps like a chaotic element basically. Okay. It kind of, yeah, that's gonna get confusing though. I don't want it to be confusing. So what I'll do. Yeah, that didn't work as good as I wanted it to work. Basically, I was going for like a star, like the, you know, like the super, like the flashy eye. Like I was going for like this type of eye, but I was just having the eye, like the eye streak, so the star was just streaking. Is what I was going for. But the issue with that is it doesn't read as a star anymore because of the way that it's the way that it is. It's fine. What brand would you recommend for color pencils? I don't know, I just use Crayola. I use Crayola, so probably Crayola. Crayola's pretty fine. I've had these colored pencils for a long time though. It's not like I buy colored pencils a bunch, because I don't use them a lot. Like I only use them to do tiny accents. Hello, Erica. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Hello, Soul Jakun. Hello, Diavola. Hello, Mori Mar. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Great art. I want to ask what's the size of your pen, as in width, like, and what brand it is. It's a Zebra pen, Z grip or whatever, and the size is like 1. It's a 1mm pen, I believe so. Cool art. Didn't know live sketching streams were a thing. They can be pretty useful. Do you know Alberto Miglo? No, I don't. I don't know that person. Currently trying to learn how he sketches out his subjects. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Are there any tutorials that helped you a lot to improve your drawing skills? No, video tutorials did not help me that much. Although I do like watching Chomong. So like, about last year, I did watch like a couple videos from Chomong. I think Chomong has a really good like style of drawing. As in like CHOMMANG. Something like Oh, that's not an M. Hold on. That's an N. It's like something like that. That's how you spell his name. Yeah, okay, it's literally that. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I do like the way that he sketches, but I didn't. I more like it wasn't. So looking at how he draws did help me improve, but there was no like tutorial in particular that helped me improve. If you've seen Love, Death, and Robots, he's done a bunch of direction for that series. Oh, notably Jibaro and the Witness. Jibaro and the Witness. Is that the one where it's looping? I have seen some of Love, Death, and Robots. I've been meaning to actually watch all of it. I really do like Love, Death, and Robots. I put in color into my drawing, but at the same time I love it. Fair. Zebra 1mm. I'm pretty sure it's a 1mm pen. I could check. Okay, actually I can't check, but does it tell you on the pen? It should be a 1mm pen, like 1.0. Yeah, 1.0 millimeter. I got them from Amazon, so like if you look up a zebra pen 1mm, you're probably gonna like see them. They're like $6 for like 24 of them, which was pretty good. Not sponsored, by the way. I just really like the pens. Okay, goodbye, Dival. I'm pretty sure I took this already, but I'll take it again. Oh, that's what I forgot. Okay, cool. I need to remember that. Hold on, give me 1 second. I need to write something down. I can't believe I forgot that. Yes, that's literally what I'm missing. I knew something was slightly off. Okay, that should be what I needed. Is Dennis talking to someone? No, I'm not. How would you go at drawing to improve? I'm doing a commission right now, and after I'm gonna do a training arc. Look at a bunch of references that you find useful, and like, if you go on my Pinterest, I look at it. When I wanted to improve, and the time that I did see a lot of improvement is when I started looking at sketches of artists. Like, assuming you do have some grounding in, as long as you have some amount of grounding inside of fundamentals, after that, like fundamentals and knowing how real objects look, going into like looking at how sketches look, basically. So I went on Pinterest and I just looked up a bunch of sketches, and I just saw what like sketches of like really good artists, and I just tried to copy their sketches because their sketches are really, they're not super complicated. It's easy to digest, and so seeing how the artist goes about like constructing their body and trying to replicate it, not one to one, but just replicating the gist of it, is the way that I would go about improving. That's what I would do. Also, you can look at like videos if there's like artists that you like, watching them draw live, or just not even live, just in real time. It could be a pre-recorded video, but watching someone draw in real time gives you a good idea of how they of what methods they use to draw. And I think the method that artists use to draw is also very important. Hello, DP. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Jordan Sama. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Right. But fundamentals are tough, especially boxes. Yeah, you don't have to draw them perfect. You don't need to be perfect at boxes. Like I've said before, you don't even need to, like, this box is not even perfect, but you don't even need to be like this. You could just draw boxes in like this kind of way. It doesn't need to be like a super nice put together box. As long as the box allows you to understand things in perspective, and as long as you can rotate the box and understand it in perspective, it doesn't have to be like the best box. Is the way I went about it. That has the blue hoodie on. At this point, it's a mythical tool, as well as the black and red hoodie. True. Yeah, look at something cool, like a ninja, but don't draw the ninja, but search up anatomy for ninja. Maybe, yeah, something like that. Something like that. Gaz is going crazy again. Who's Gaz? Oh, you're talking to me. Yeah, talking about me. Cylinders are good to learn too, but they're hard because the ellipses. Fair. Had a fever past few days, and feel pretty drained, not gonna lie. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hopefully you recover. Are the art and the 27th from imagination or from references? Yeah, so some of them are, like, for instance, this one was really from a reference. This one was not from a reference. Oh, like, okay, for all of these drawings, I always do, like, I have a monitor basically on the left that always has some sort of reference, but I don't actually, like, for some drawings I actually use the reference, like, to copy the gesture, and for some of them I just take inspiration from the reference for, like, the line work, anatomy, or no, for the line work, for the shading, for the colors. Well, okay, not colors, because obviously I don't color anything. For the construction, things like that. So for this one, I actually copied the gesture and the, like, I copied the gesture and I copied the pose because I wanted to do the folds. I wanted to learn the folds. This horse, I also had a reference for it. This pose, I don't think I had a reference for it. This pose, I don't think I had a reference for it. And this one, I didn't use a reference. Like, by what I mean by didn't have a reference, I mean, like, I didn't copy the pose of the reference. Whenever I'm using a reference, I just try to, like, copy one aspect of the reference. But yar. Dennis, do you understand ellipses? For the most part. Only one aspect? That sounds like a good training idea. Yeah, it just makes it way easier to digest, and you can do more of, like, you can do, it's basically a bunch of mini studies. It's not like a full-on, you're trying to copy an entire reference. It's just a mini study, and so it's easier to digest, and you can just do more of them. And it keeps it lighthearted and fun, so that's why I do it that way. I don't know if it's the most efficient way to do it, but it's the way that I like to do it. Dennis, do you try and draw with the values that you have of, like, on the reference? No, not really. No. I think the shading of the reference is the aspect that I'm least likely to try and copy. Usually because I have to like to draw the same shading of a reference. You usually have to copy the form of the reference, or at least get something very similar to the form of the reference, which I'm just not that interested in doing. So usually I just, like, if I do copy the pose of a reference, it depends sometimes. Like, unless I'm copying the pose of the reference, I usually don't copy the shading or, like, the values. Like, this one specifically, I did copy the shading on the fabric. I can't remember if I copied the shading for the, like, the body, but certainly for the fabric. But any other reference, it just, yeah, I tend to just make up my own shading. I usually, like, no matter where the lighting is in the reference, I just have a light, like, in my head, I just have a light source to the top right of the character, and so I always shade, like, with that lighting scenario, even if it's not the lighting scenario of the reference. By the way, hello Freedom, and hello Chukart. Rotation was never really hard for me. Fair. Des did say he sees the object with grids allowing him to shade more easily. Yeah, that's what I use to shade. I imagine a grid on the object. At the very least, I just imagine the form of the object, and the grid helps visualize it. Hello, Dam. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? My day's going good. What I see is just the shape and how it would act in slight lightness or darkness, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense, yeah. I think that makes sense. Rotation is hard for me. Like rotating a dice, I don't even know what dots each face has. I see. I see. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you could just end up drawing the same thing again. Dennis, do you think colors and values and all that stuff is just as hard as drawing and sketching? I think they basically have the some things are more complicated and more simple, but just because something is simple doesn't mean it's easy, right? So just because something also is more complicated doesn't mean it's necessarily harder, right? Because most things are just built up. Most things are simple at their core, but they just have a lot of simple. If you put a bunch of simple things together, you get something that looks complex. But something like color theory might seem complex, but I think it's pretty simple if you get down to it. I don't think colors, like, I don't think I've had such a hard time with colors and stuff as I had with sketching. I think even though sketching seems simple, I think it's still, like, sketching and drawing lines and stuff like that has been as hard for, I think it's been actually harder. It's probably, yeah, I've had the most difficulty, not with colors or anything, but with just sketching and just, like, construction, stuff like that. I've been getting some help at learning how to draw from my brother. Also, I'm going to buy a sketchbook. Oh, nice. Alrighty. Well, yeah. Good luck then. Well, I hope you enjoy your sketchbook. I don't want to talk too much. Talk so much, but yesterday when I was drawing, I realized I can see random images on the page that I can draw, but the image usually lasts a few seconds, just like the take off the mask. Hang on, is that the freaking nasty patty on the side of the right page? I have never watched SpongeBob, but people have been saying that it looks like whatever that is. I assume it's like an off-brand version of the Krabby Patty or something like that. Yeah, I've never actually watched SpongeBob, but I mean, maybe it does look like that. It wasn't intended to be, but if it looks like that, then it looks like that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what the red on the left sketch is supposed to mean. Yeah, so basically she was just gonna have, basically, if I just draw the head again. She was just gonna have like a star eye, right? She was like, it's just supposed to be a star eye. Something like this, which doesn't, okay, this is a very messed up star eye. but essentially it's just this, but it's moving, right? So like if you just take this shape, I've just applied smear frames essentially to the star, which doesn't make it look like a star. Like it's lost the star quality that it's supposed to have, which makes it more complicated. So it didn't work like how I intended it to work, like at all. But it was supposed to be like this, but like moving. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a trail of the star, but it didn't really work. Last time I drew was weeks ago. Oh. I notice you're drawing more clothes now. Yeah, I guess I'm practicing. I'm practicing clothes sometimes. Oh, the take off the mask post I made. I don't think I remember that. Hello, Zinc Star. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I've been struggling to get out of art block so bad. What do you mean by art? Like, what is the symptoms of your art block? Because different people mean different things when they say art block. Goodbye, Just User. I just came to say that because I'm Just User, and I just do so. Fair. I'm just focusing on other hobbies, but I'll get to it when I can. Fair enough. Didn't say before, but the horse is majestical. Thank you. Majestical. Would not say this is the best drawing I have had. Dennis, have you ever had art block? I think so. I've had things that I would consider art block, yeah. So I'm just struggling to draw like usual, like nothing is working too nicely. Oh, okay. Yeah, when that happens, I kind of just, I do the same thing that I do normally. I look at references, I just try and break out of my old style. I just try out a different method of drawing. So I look at other artists and I see what they're doing differently than me, and I just try out like something new, basically. If you're trying to do something, if your methods for drawing are too complicated, you can even try and break them down to simpler methods, like to a simpler way, and then, like, yeah. Like, if you're trying to draw the body, but you can't, like, succeed, and you're not breaking the body down into simple shapes, you can try breaking it into simple shapes, basically. Things like that. That's what I did when I was struggling with, like, an art block-like thing. When I was struggling with what I would call art block. I did that. And it did help. Could you do me a favor and quickly go over your head drawing process real quick? I'm just trying different ones. To see what sticks with me. And I do think yours with the box can be pretty helpful. Oh yeah, okay, I can do that. Hello, persons whose name I can't read. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Had to drive my big bro to his job today at 5 a.m. and the weather was 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh wow, that's pretty cold. All right, head. Well, I start with a box, I suppose. I'll even break it down simpler. Like usually I don't even draw the box fully. Usually I cut this, but like I just cut the box off right here. And so we have a box, and then I just carve out the shape of the face from the box. When it comes to the air, I know that the air is in the middle of this side plane of the head. So, and that's where the jaw connects as well, for the most, like, around there. And when it comes to the eyes, yeah, I kind of just eyeball where it's supposed to be. I guess if I were to break it down fully, I'd think about where the middle of the head is. The nose is obviously in the center. I know the mouth is like in the middle of the mouth of the nose and chin. Yeah, the face, like, I'm not gonna be able to break down the face necessarily, like, into like any real good and easy to understand way, but I can certainly I can break down the structure that I use, the guidelines that I use, and then the air would be around here. It's a little bit of it's a scuffed face. I'm not gonna lie, but it's good enough. I've been trying to post my art on YouTube, but you get worried that it won't go far. Yeah, but like, if your art doesn't go far, there's no consequences for that. So there's no reason to be worried. It's kind of like being, yeah, I mean, like there's like no consequences to it at all. If you post your art and it doesn't get viewed, then that's fine, because you can always post again. It's not like you get banned for posting like art that doesn't go far. You can always just keep trying. The only way you actually the only way you actually fail at content creation is if you stop posting content, because that if you don't post anything, then you for sure will never, like, then your art will actually never get anywhere. The only way to get anywhere is to post stuff. So what you should be worried about is actually never posting your art anywhere. That's the actual worry of it. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mia. Did I say hello to you? Dennis, I don't know why, but I would like to study Fujimoto at some point. Maybe you just like his art, and that's fair. Yeah, no, he has a good art style. You should, if that's what you want. My main issues with heads are mainly near the chin area, as that's where, as there's that weird curve right on the chin. I see a good chunk of artists do, but I can't describe. Are you talking about like when the chin does? Hold on. You mean like this thing? Like this type of curve? I think this is just representing, I mean, if I were to break it down into an easier shape, it probably would be like a straight line, this line. It's basically just a straight line and then another straight line. And then you can, like, if you were to like boxify the chin, it's really just this. So if you're struggling with this, you can just start off with drawing like you can draw the straight line. But then it really just is that you kind of just curve it, and then it's just an in out. It's like a type of thing. I mean, if you look at anyone's, like, I think that this curve right here is supposed to be representing that muscle that's on your chin. Like, it's the muscle under your lip that, like, I mean, like, there's that muscle there, so that's probably what it's supposed to be. That's why it curves out. Hello, Side. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I feel like studying real references is a good way to practice it. Yeah, probably. Studying the real thing is always going to give you a good idea of like what you're supposed to be doing. It's almost always useful to study the real thing. Because the real thing will show you how the artist, it shows you what artists are actually simplifying, what they're trying to represent. If you just try and look at an artist's representation of stuff, then you're never going to know why they're doing it. You're just going to know that they are doing it. Right, I think I mostly got it. Thanks. No problem. I'm good, Dennis. What about you? I'm good. I'm doing good. Who do you think will have better poetry? Any one of them. Both of them. It just depends who's the better writer. I mean, if you're asking which one is more interesting to me, I actually don't know. I think they're both pretty equal to me. Let's go with the more depressing one. That one might be more. That one might have more interesting themes, perhaps. What's the difference between depression and sadness? Depression is like a long lasting. I think depression is depression is. I think depression is like a sense of meaninglessness, a sense of like you feel. You just feel. It's like a constant state of feeling down and feeling. It's like a hopelessness almost. It's like a hopelessness, emptiness, and usually it's long lasting, right? So like it's like a small bout of sadness is probably not depression, but like if you're sad for like a year, then you might call that like depression. Or if you're like just down for like a year, that's like depression, I think. I appreciate all the advice. I also want to know if using references too much can make a person lazy to learn poses and drawing in general, rather than making them better at art. I think you can only learn a pose if you have a reference. If you're just talking about practicing a pose, you don't need a reference. I don't think it could ever make you bad or reliant, because eventually like as you keep using the reference, you'll have the visual library and the muscle like you'll have the visual library and the muscle memory for what the pose is. So eventually, even if you feel like you become reliant on it, unless that's the way that your brain works, that you just cannot build a visual library without like not using reference, which I don't think that's how that works. I think usually all like using reference will, no matter what, give you a better understanding of the pose. Now, if you're saying like using the reference, like I think there is ways to like not like use a reference and then like try and do it by yourself afterwards, and then you can like look back at the reference and there's like ways to mix up your use of references. But I think in general, like if I think that still is using a reference. If you, yeah, I don't know if there's such thing as using too much reference. Maybe there's like a way to incorrectly use a reference perhaps, but I don't know. Whimsical odd music. True. I can barely hear the music either. I could turn up the music. Hello, Slefnir. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's also a good way to describe depression. The thing is, I'm able to draw those dices. Just rotating them feels difficult, or controlling them. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That it'd be like that sometimes. Yeah. Been looking at your streams the last days. Oh, okay, I see. Nice. Well, I hope you've enjoyed them. Yeah, I love the pen drawings. Also starting doing that lately. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you've been having fun with your drawings lately. Thank you. I started it originally to improve my line confidence, and I just love the look of it. Yeah, I just like the look of a pen. Also, it doesn't smudge. Just feels better. Dennis, have you ever had pen smudges? Sometimes, sometimes, yeah. There's a pen smudge right there. Okay, goodbye, Mia. To be fair, I'm using a fountain pen, so technically I am doing ink drawings, I guess. Same thing. Oopsie. This guy's drawing woman in very little clothing in suggestive poses. Meanwhile, me sitting there doing basic anatomy practice, staring at them like they're on meds. Huh. I finally did 150 push-ups today after procrastinating for 4 freaking hours. Oh, nice. I actually have been accused of drawing prawn before when drawing in study hall in high school. I wasn't even drawing woman at the time either. I was drawing hands. Interesting. What's the red color on the drawing? So, if you imagine this as a face and this star thing as an eye, the eye was I applied smear frames to the eye essentially, which ended up with that. It's a red star. As an eye. I animated something on Krita as I procrastinated. Should I post it on Discord if you want? Hello, Hyperspective. Good to see you again. Yeah, welcome back to the stream. Des, do you have ADHD? I don't think so. I finished the book. It was awesome. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if I have ADHD, but I don't seem to have ADHD. I have ADHD, and I wonder what life would be like if I took meds. I don't know. I'm a Debbie Downer motherfucker. I'll post it later. Okay. The other day I saw a video about an artist who said they were not themselves because they thought it was cringe, and then I realized that it doesn't matter because people will say anything is cringe nowadays. Yeah, that's the way how it is. Not even nowadays. I mean, maybe because people are more vocal because people have the ability to be more vocal nowadays. But that's just how people are. People can think anything is cringe, and people can think anything is good. That's just how people are. You can't control the thoughts of people because people will always do whatever they want, and they'll always think what they want because they can think what they want because they're people. No point in trying to. Yeah. No one can make everyone happy. Des, your mic keeps acting up, or is it just me? I don't know. I can't hear my mic. Des, are you drained yet? You've been doing YouTube for a while, yet you haven't reached 100,000 subscribers. How much longer before you break? Huh? I don't know. I mean, I want to draw. I don't care. How long before I break? I just want to draw. Yeah, no, I don't care. That's not even a question. I don't think that question applies to me because I just want to draw. My goal is not necessarily to become popular, even though it is kind of tied to my success and financial. I need YouTube to work financially, but I don't necessarily care about the subscribers. As in, like, I don't care about how many subscribers I get, if that makes sense. I just want to draw. That broke my air. Not bad. And everyone else in his life told him to do YouTube. Only 2 people told me to do YouTube, to be honest. It was the quote-unquote annoying girl, and it was my mom. No, I literally called the girl. I called the girl annoying. I called her the annoying girl. I don't actually think she's annoying, but I like to call her annoying. I like to call her annoying, even if she's not necessarily actually annoying. What's this? Anyways, what do you do for a living, Dennis? YouTube, essentially. Yeah, no, that's literally why. No, he's correct. Exactly. That's exactly why I do YouTube. My mom and an annoying girl. Not actually annoying. Dennis doesn't read deleted chats because I just said some crazy poop. I don't want you to see. Yeah, but I don't really care what you say though. Dennis, do you make good money from this? Good money. Like, I would not be able to pay rent, and I make enough money that in like a couple months I would be able to afford a gaming PC. Okay, that's probably not true. In a couple months, I'd be able to afford a like very low, like I would be able to buy my gaming PC again in a couple months. Because like my gaming PC was like $535, I'd be able to do that. But if good money means being able to like make to pay like rent, whatever rent would be, electricity, whatever that would be, buy groceries, no. Eventually though, eventually might be. He will someday make enough money to restock his art supplies. I wish I could post. I just want a good artist community. I wish I could post. I just want a good artist community. You could probably do that. But not the RAM, I assume. Oh yeah, the RAM is crazy. This makes $5 a video? I don't think I make $5 a video now. No, I don't think my videos I don't think my videos make that much money. I don't think the videos really actually. Let me actually check. I don't think so. No. Like I don't think my videos have never. Let me see something. Let's go back there. Yeah, no. Like, okay, so my best video has made $9, like about $10. My best video has made about $10. And my best video, how much, like as in the best, the most well-performing video. And let's see, can I just... Yeah, and that video had like 7,000 views. So, considering most of my videos don't have 7,000 views, they're probably making maybe $2, like $2 to $3. I would say, or even less. Like because some videos only have like 500 views compared to like even though 500 views is like a lot of people, it compared to like the 7,000 view video, it doesn't make like $10. So it'd be probably like, but if you know what I'm saying. My PC has an RTX 4060, but only 16 gigabytes of RAM. No way, YouTube doing you bad, bro. It's fine. Like, eventually I should be doing fine. Do you eat air, Dennis? Oh, I'm fine. Dennis, is this month your best month? Last month. Oh, no, yeah, no, this month is my best month. Yeah, right. Yeah, the streams, like the donation from the streams is the thing that has actually been like the thing that has been. Yeah, like that's the actual thing that's the most revenue, I guess. Basically, I think I need to put up more videos. I need to put up more videos, better videos, more interesting videos. think about it. I'll think about like what I need to do. I mean, I have ideas. I don't like. I have ideas. I just need to do them basically. I'll think about it. Yeah, I need to get a better schedule. If I just I'm working on getting a better schedule. I almost have a good schedule. If today I could go to sleep early, I'll be able to do things. Dennis, don't go homeless. If you go homeless, I want to do it with you. No, I'll be fine. Dennis the Menace. Have you ever heard of the movie called The Thief and the Clobber? I have not heard of that. Me and Dennis eating salt water and sugar water for dinner and dessert. Hello, Ches. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Is this the youngest you'll ever be? No, the youngest I'll ever be was like, well, when I was born, I assume. Or even before that. Dennis, you need to start a manga immediately. Put those artistic abilities to good work. I don't want to make a manga. Dennis about to go homeless? No. No, I'm fine. Like, the reason why I'm doing YouTube is because I can, at least at this moment right now, I don't need to worry about bills yet. I don't need to worry about bills yet. So it's okay if I'm like not the most successful YouTuber. Eventually it will matter. I'll just become a plumber or something like that. If it all goes south. Make merchandise, you need to pay taxes. Oh. I don't think I make enough I don't make enough money to qualify to pay taxes. I have a bro, Dennis. This dude is rich. I'll make him lose a bet, which he donates 10k to you. No, it's fine. No, I'll do it out of skill. Or skill or something. I don't know. I can do it. I can become successful. Hello, bro. Welcome to the stream. You're on the bus. Oh, nice. Yeah, YouTube artists usually use YouTube to promote their commissions or paid projects or products to help break even to justify doing YouTube. Yeah. I should be fine. Don't worry. I have a plan. I'll be fine. There are things that I can do. Dun, 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 dun. As much as it seems like I'm winging it, I actually do have some sort of plan. I'm worried. And your hesitation to say that you have a plan implies you have a vague idea, not an actual plan. I have a plan. No, I have a plan. I don't have a no. I have a plan. I'll be fine. In any case, whether I succeed at YouTube or not, I'll be fine. I mean, I can actually just get a job. It's not the ideal. Like, I'm saying, like, in the worst case scenario, if all my plans fail, I can just get a job. I'll just become a plumber or something like that. I'll just be a garbage dude. I have a plan, gentlemen. Ha 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 ha. Wait, hold on. No, can't do it. No, I can't. I'm bad at it. I'm sorry. I can't do the sounds. Cannot do the sounds. How long until that plan unravels? It's in motion. Now I get why Dennis got so happy when Voltron appeared. I was shocked. I was appreciative, but I was more shocked at how Voltron can afford to donate to a random art streamer. Sorry, Dennis, the bet has been initiated and he agreed on it. That's concerning. You're like, Naruto, shortcuts are a loser's way out. He says that to Konohamaru. I have a plan, I'll be fine. Hello, Brunx, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Your art is good enough to justify intermediate level commission pricing, if that helps. I think I do. Well, I think I do. I think my commissions are mostly priced that way. To be fair, it tends to be that a lot of the commissions that I take, Yeah, like a lot of the commissions that I take, I end up doing more than I actually set out to do, which is more my fault than anyone else's fault. Like I just need to. First of all, I need to. Yeah. Also, a big reason, a small reason why I've just taken a small break from actually accepting commissions. Not like I was even really like promoting my commissions in the first place, but I, I'm for sure not taking a commission right now because I just need to rework my commission sheet. Mind sharing the plan, Dennis? I need to know. Nah, I'll be fine. It's a secret plan, a super secret plan. Don't worry, I'll be fine. He agreed on 500. Now hold on. Hello, Alex. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Not a job. Yes, a job. Dennis, I'm gonna be a waiter probably. I'm gonna join the military probably. I'm probably gonna be a regular salaryman, just trying his best to make it work in this world. Either that, I'm gonna become successful and become an engineer. Oh, that'd be nice. Dennis, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. That's not good. I don't think that's too good at all, actually. Dennis, eventually you're gonna run out of things to talk about. Who says I always have things? I'm always running out of things. The time that I'm not talking is time when I've run out of things to talk about. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always out of things to talk about. Should I said 20 that currency to super chat? That's like 0.2 or 0.3 USD. You don't have to, no. You could just. You don't have to do that. The bet is a secret, but it starts next month. I pray I don't lose. What happens if you lose the bet? Dennis, plan make 10K from YouTube. If not, plan B, get the highest paying entry level job I can. Basically, yeah. Good morning, Skellebones. How's your day going? 7 a.m. Gotta get ready for school. I have my certificate 3 and I have my certificate 3 in engineering this year. I gotta do welding during the summer. No, I was just kidding. I'm poor. Fair. Certainly don't donate if you can't. If that would be bad for you. I've got school tomorrow, and I've got 4 hours of sleep. That's unfortunate. It's honestly really concerning to me that a lot of people I know with better art than me are struggling to find stable income as artists. Yeah, I guess that could be that can certainly be concerning. That can certainly be concerning. See, the thing about it is, usually on social media is not actually like social media. Usually, like even though yes, your art or whatever the thing that you do is, like whatever that thing is that you do on the social media, even though that is your content, usually it's not even really about that. Like you can be an artist who's not technically good like at the fundamentals, but still succeed on like social media, and you can be an artist who's like pretty technically good at like at art and fail. It's not actually about the thing that you're doing that much. Like that's not most of the percentage of why you succeed or not. It's actually like a bunch of it's like the social part of social media rather than like the media part, I guess. Like it's not yeah, it's like the way that you do it, not actually what you do. Dennis, would you rather breast or butt? But school's been canceled for a while for me. Oh, that's nice. That's good. I was studying calculus because I've got test and Viva tomorrow. Viva tomorrow. Yeah, good luck. Basically, I think to succeed on social media, you need to be interesting. I think that's the key. If you're not naturally interesting, then to be fair, I think most people are naturally interesting. They just don't know how to express that interesting part of them. Like even a person that mostly lacks a personality, I think even lacking a personality could even be a personality. Like it just depends on how you express yourself. Expressing yourself is very important. Like in just doing things in an interesting way or being yourself in an interesting way or just expressing an interesting part of yourself. Whatever it is, it needs to be interesting to some people. Just be interesting to yourself and then usually I don't know. Like of course there is like no matter what you do, there's going to be someone that's interested in it. But there are sometimes better ways to like express that interesting quality in like yeah, because what I don't want to say is like try to appease the masses, but also what I don't want to yeah, I think if you were to choose between trying to like appeal to the masses or not, you should appeal to yourself, but appeal to yourself in like the most interesting way that you can possibly like I don't know. It's a balance. Goodbye, Bryn. Have a good day. By the way, Dennis, you notice I've changed my handle? Yes, I did. You have flower pot there now. Yes, you should stop procrastinating. What would my dream art job be? Just doing your thing or working in? No, yeah, I would rather just do my thing. I don't have a dream job I don't want to do art as a job. That's why I mostly consider my job my like fake job YouTube, right? Like I don't actually consider it art. I'm not doing art. I'm not doing art as a job. I'm doing YouTube as a job, and I'm just doing art on YouTube. I'm doing what I want to do, but it still kind of is a job. Like I want to do that. If I could choose, I would just not do a job entirely. Like as in like I'd not do an art job. I wouldn't want to make art a job, but it would just be doing my own thing if I had to like make it a job, which is basically what I'm doing. Yeah. So something like YouTube would be my dream job. Or something like what I'm already doing. Dennis, you're a person, if I'm not wrong. Maybe. Hello, you whale. Welcome to the stream. What your name? What's my name? My name is my name. People don't know my name because I haven't told people my name. Will I tell people my name? No. They better guess it. And they're not gonna guess it. I'd convince Dennis is a fae with how much he doesn't want us to know his real name. Well, if you don't know my real name, you can't do anything with it, right? Otherwise, you'll be able to hex me. Names give things powers or something like that. So I will now rename my my name. I will now have my name be best artist in the world. Therefore, I will be the best artist in the world. Therefore, I will be the best artist in the world. That sentence made sense. I'm sure. I'm very convinced. I'm 100%. But yeah. Hello, Kendra. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? This isn't Death Note, Dennis? Huh? I didn't say put my name in the Death Note. I said hex me. I don't want to get hexed. I don't want to get put into a, you know. You know how it works. It's been a decent day. That's nice. No, your name is Gaz, if you say so. What's title? Also, my body is screaming at me. Maybe you should scream back at your body. That's quite rude. Your body needs some manners. You know the famous saying, once you use a brush pen, you never go back? But I used a brush pen before. Same thing I low-key prefer, Dennis, though. Oh. Hello, Miko, or Dennis. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Loving the drawings? Thank you. Well, it's because I stayed up until 6 a.m. That's worse than me. Instead of going to bed at 10 p.m. That's like, that's an 8-hour difference. It's because I have a graveyard shift tonight. My body hates me right now, and it's kicking me in the nuts. That makes sense. Hello, Upgod. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Great title for once. Thank you, thank you. What's the most expensive art supply you own? Mine would be the 150 marker pack of brush tip alcohol markers. Yeah, so mine is the art, my art tablet, my drawing tablet. But I would say, if it wasn't, I would say that if we're not talking about the digital art, I don't have anything that's actually expensive. It'd probably just be a sketchbook or something, which like is around like, maybe like a 50. I had a $15 sketchbook at one point, but other than that, like these pens were $6, like for 24 of them. So each pen was like less than $1. The gel pens were like $8, I think. Like $8 for 8 of them, or $8 for some like 6 of them. So yeah, Dennis, would you sacrifice someone's life for you to get into heaven? -1 life for infinite happiness guaranteed. I don't think I'd get into. No. I don't think so. You know, I say no, but honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna say no, but I don't know if I'm being truthful or not. Like, okay, logic, like, if you think about it, you could, like, in theory. Wait, what do you mean what do you mean by, what do you mean by sacrifice someone's life? Like, if someone just dies, like, if you, like, hypothetically, if you sacrifice, like, a bad person, supposing I am religious, supposing I believe in, like, Christianity, I sacrifice someone good. They go to heaven. I go to heaven. We both get infinite happiness. I sacrifice someone bad, like a bad person, according to the religion, whatever it is. They go to hell. Infinite suffering, infinite happiness. Which one is ethically better? The who gave me 10 years of happiness. One Piece, all laugh. Is touch markers good? I don't know. Is it a bad thing if you willingly give someone infinite suffering? Like no matter if someone's like, no matter the evil acts that someone commits on Earth, the evil acts that someone commits, like quote unquote evil, of course, like supposing, like taking, if we just assume objective morality, if someone commits an evil act, a finite amount of evil acts can never actually amount to an infinite amount of suffering. And so it's an like the amount, it's not even like it's 10 times the 10 times like the evil that they committed 100 times. It's literally infinite suffering. And so the scales don't, like there's no scales of balance there. And so it almost feels like, in a sense, like hypothetically, I think that sacrificing a good person and they get to go to heaven would be almost like the better choice, because one is you're willingly giving someone infinite pain, like infinite suffering, and one of them you're giving someone one of them you're taking someone's life, but you're also giving them infinite happiness, basically, or something like that. Okay, goodbye, Dennis. Hello, hiya, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? But there's a chance that they also go to heaven? Yeah, but like, I'm not a gambling man, you see. I finally got a few pens. I've been trying to draw in pen more. I'm still shocked on how good you are with drawing in just pen. You're a great motivator, though. Oh, well, thank you. I don't know. I've just been drawing with in pen for a long time. Where did my pen go? Did I put it back in here? I must have. Also, but hello, Hura. Did I say hello to you? I don't think so. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? That don't work too well. I don't know what kind of pens they are, but this... Oh, but the scratchy and it's nice. I think they're called studio pens or something. Oh, okay, call me Vladimir Makarov. Oh. I'm from the United States of America. That was an interesting landing spot. Des, do you know anyone from Andromeda? Maybe, maybe not. My uncle's from Andromeda? Oh, I see. That's good for him. Does anyone else know what a tapir is because of the show Diego? No, a tapir. Is it tapir actually? I know it's like that pig thing, right? I know that not because of that. I know it because of I played Far Cry. Is Noma from Andromeda? I don't think so. I don't think Noma's from this universe. Dennis, do you like drawing woman body? Yes. Are all your OCs evil? No. I'm going to keep to writing and programming as my hobbies right now. Drawing drives me nuts. Maybe I'll throw in some piano playing, not sure. All I know is after drawing that one figure last night, everything I get that wonderful floating feeling, I get super sleepy too. A tapir is the thing that looks like an anteater, but doesn't have that long flight tongues. Do they have tusks? No, I don't think so, actually. Yeah, but I know what it... I've seen it because I played Far Cry. Like, I know what they look like, kind of. They're like those pig things, I think. No one got that reference? No. Yeah, I don't get it. It's from Vsauce? Oh. Actually, that almost sounds familiar. If I told you that I wasn't human, would you believe it? I don't know. Maybe. Hello, Yuki-san. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Yeah, I don't know who Alan Bow is. Or is it supposed to be Bowie, actually? Actually, is that supposed to be Bowie? In that case, it would be like David Bowie's something or other. You're Clippy, but your name says otherwise. If I needed to do something today, I can't remember for the life of me. that's yeah, I'd be like that. Oh, it's Bowie. That's the wrong. Yeah, that's the wrong spelling actually. Yeah, I don't know who the heck David Bowie is, or Alan Bowe. I don't know who Alan Bowe is. Yeah, there's an I in his name. I forgot. Have you heard the saying that humans are like sheep? Oh, I mean, I've heard a bunch of things compared to sheep, yeah. Humans being one of them. I'm definitely leaving drawing to the professionals. I just can't mentally. Fair. What's your favorite drawing on this page so far? I think it's either. It might be this one. It might be this dude right here. This one or this one. Yeah, these two. This one's okay. This Marcel drawing is fine, but it's not the best. This one is eh. I still find it funny that humans are biologically programmed to dislike any infant that isn't their own, except infant animals. Is really? I thought most people I thought humans just have a tendency to want to care for infants in general. I guess I could be wrong. Ever heard about the song about the 7 sins by Marina? I have not. No, I haven't. Humans will follow each other, even if it leads them to their own death. Yep, humans are tribalistic. Sheep will follow another through places, no matter what. Through floods, through thick mud. All it takes is one sheep to cross it, then the rest will follow. Huh. Hello, Kimlius. When did the stream start? About 2 hours ago, almost. An hour and 40 minutes ago. Have you heard of Black Hole Sun? Are you asking me if I've heard of, like, the theory... Not the theory. Are you asking... Okay, goodbye, Soul. Have a good rest. Are you talking about, like, not the experiment, but like, if a black hole replaced the sun, that nothing would change? Like, that type of thing? If that's not what you're talking about, then no, I've not heard about Black Hole Sun.
Yeah, I do remember kimchi, yes. Well, humans have a biological protective instinct over any young, but not a biological interest in any human infant that isn't their own. But we do with baby animals for some reason. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why. Just for your information, I won't be online until roughly 3 p.m. every day from now on. If I catch a stream, it'll probably be near the end. Okay. Well, good luck on
The stuff that you're doing.
What do you mean by I'm still here? Oh, okay. God, the way you sketch is genuinely so mesmerizing to look at. Well, thank you. Someone can't make some message very nice. Dennis, do you think I should go further with my rambling? I have more to say, but they're really weird and I don't really want to say it. But if you want to hear, I'll tell you. You can if you want. What am I doing here? I have to sleep. We'll go to sleep. You guys ever wonder if animals look at us being clumsy and think we're stupid the same way we see a cat fall off the bed and think they're stupid?
I don't know. I don't know, actually. How?
I don't think animals are stupid, but I also don't know how complex. I don't know how, like, do animals. How intelligent does
an animal have to be for it to have a thing like judgment? As in, like, complex judgment. Not just, like, something is good or something is bad, but, like, something is, like, stupid or something is, like, smart. Like, how smart does an animal have to be to have that, like, level of processing? Like, I can imagine an ape might think that. Like, I can think a monkey might. But because, like, I mean, we like humans and apes, and maybe a dolphin might have that ability. But what about an octopus? Would an octopus even think that? Like, I don't like octopus are smart. Octopi, I suppose, they're smart. But how? But are they like the, are they the human type of like judgment type of smart? Well, elephants have a sense of morality and find humans to be like dogs to them. Yeah, like maybe I could totally see like some animals because like, I mean, I don't think humans are like unique in like humans are animals at the end of the day. If humans have the ability to judge like other creatures and call them stupid in their own like mind, then I'm sure other animals have that ability. The question is just like which animals have that ability. It would have to be like smart animals, I think. What makes humans different from animals? In your opinion, what do you think? In your opinion, do you think animals have a soul? I don't know what a soul. I don't have a real concept of what a soul is. Like, I'm not religious, so I don't really believe in a soul. I believe things are conscious, but I don't think that necessarily has to come along with a soul. So what makes humans different from animals? Nothing really. Like, humans are animals. I mean, like humans literally are animals. But if you're saying like what makes a human different from like a horse or something, or like a cow, it'd just be the intelligence and the complexity of thought, I guess. Well,
Yeah, the complexity of thoughts, I suppose. That's the only difference, I would say. Like, as far as I know. Do they have the ability to care? I think dogs care, yeah. And as the gaming illustrator says, like elephants have funerals and elephants mourn. So I think so yeah, like animals can have morality. Or rather animals can have very complex thoughts because like humans are animals. It'd be interesting. There need to be some really weird reason why humans would be the only things that can have complex thoughts. The ability to develop morals is what I believe makes a soul. Dennis, is the guy in the blue robe looking at the Gil booty? No. These eyes are pointing upwards. Also, this is Marcille. This is a girl. Although it's pretty, I guess it's kind of hard to tell. Is it? Is it hard to tell? I guess kind of. Is it hard to tell? The way your art style is my dream art style, but I'm stuck with the cartoony style right now. Well, then study what you like. Like study the types of. I mean, if you like my style, you can just break down my. You could try and observe what I'm doing and break it down and try and replicate it. That's the way I do it when I want to learn someone's style. The guy holding the blanket. This one right here. Guy, right? Yes, sir. Definitely 100% a guy. Promise. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this character, that's certainly a guy, definitely. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know where I didn't think about where the eyes are. I drew this drawing after I drew this drawing, so I don't know. Maybe. Do animals feel pain? You'd assume so. I mean, what do you mean by feel pain? It's kind of like saying, like, do animals see blue and red? It's like you'd assume so, but like in the same way that you can't prove that everyone else sees the same type of blue and red as you. You cannot prove that animals feel the same. Like you can't prove anything has the same type of thing as you. You'd assume that because things are part of your same species, they do feel the same way as you. But you don't like have certainty in that in like any real ground. Like you don't have any real. You don't know what experience is. Experience is the only thing you cannot scientifically break down. You can't explain what it means to experience the color red. And so in that same way, you probably can't break down what it means to experience pain. Like what does it mean to feel pain? Like I think if you break it down enough, all you're left with is like something like really basic, like bad, like something like bad or ow. It'd probably be like pain is probably like you can just represent pain as like the expression of ow or bad or just avoidance, right? I think animals try to avoid things. Animals certainly do have like things that they like and things that they don't like. And so in that case, you can assume that the way that people navigate the world is through like pleasure and pain. And animals navigate through the world, and so you'd assume that animals also have pain. You can't know, but you'd assume so. If it has a nervous system, it feels pain? Maybe? Like, yeah, I would like to assume that animals feel pain. But also, like, brains are really complex. Things are really complex. Like, does a plant feel pain? Like, does it experience pain? There's probably some plants can point towards a light source, and plants cannot plants have a way to orient themselves towards like things. Plants can do things. Plants are alive. Can they feel pain? Like what do they experience? Like plants have a way to navigate the world, and they have a way to point themselves in the direction that they want. And so I don't think plants have pain per se in the same way that a human has, like the thing that we call pain. But I think plants have something, right? And so I mean I don't know. Like do bugs have pain? Do bugs feel pain? Like what does pain look like? Like if all we're saying is like it depends how deep you meant the question.
Like if yeah, I don't know how deep you actually meant for the question to be. I think most things have like a way to like most things need to be able to avoid danger. So most things have a thing that we can like call pain if we're just thinking of pain as like the mechanism that we use to avoid things. But if you mean like pain as in the experience of pain that humans have, exactly, yeah. I don't know. I'm failing drawing facial expressions. I'm trying to draw a female face who is crying with an intense expression. I can't find references. Um, I mean, let me see. The only movie or the I mean, yeah, look a crying reference. I mean, I could probably look up a crying reference. I could even do it right now. I mean, I'm on Pin. Like whenever I'm looking up something, I just go on Pinterest. I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked if there was no. It'd be really odd to me if there was no crying reference on Pinterest. But like, if you can't find a like, there's always movies and stuff. Like, hold on. Here, look, it's some crying references. I mean, maybe it's not the exact type of. What is this ad? Maybe there's not. It's not the exact type of reference that you want, but like there are crying references. Like if I click on this, will I get more? You'll get things like it. I don't know. Searching for a specific reference is always kind of difficult, though. Yeah. I think the most intense crying I've ever seen, like expressed in art, is probably yeah, is probably from the show. I think it's Monogatari. Monogatari episode. I think Monogatari, the last episode or second to last episode of Bake Monogatari. That was that episode has like a really intense crying animation or crying face, and it's actually like really well animated. And that's the like most intense expression of crying that I could remember off the top of my head. I don't watch anime. Maybe I'll have better luck with IRL references. Yeah, most likely. I'm not saying just crying in general, but with intense despair in the face. I can kind of understand. I mean, I assume like whenever someone's crying, if you want someone to have intense despair, I mean it'd probably be something like you push the eyebrows up more. Despair? What does despair look like? What does despair? I don't know. I don't actually know exactly what you mean. 7% of viewers are from Japan. What about you? 7% of my viewers are from Japan. What about? Oh, I don't know. There's a good amount that are from. There's like some that's from Poland, some that's from the UK, some there's people from everywhere. I think the most is the US though. Like I think most of my viewers are from the US. It wasn't like that at first though. Like at the start when I first started, most of my viewers were female, and most of my viewers were like not from the US, or at least more than 45% of my viewers are from the US, and then the rest were others like outside of the US. It didn't even specify that. So I don't know where exactly they were from, but they just weren't from the US. Yeah, I don't know like what the viewership is now. I don't know if it's still like mostly female or not. Yeah.
Despair is a long-lasting pain, one that won't leave until you're complete. Yeah, no, that's not. I'm asking like, what is the expression that is made? Yeah, not well, not yeah. I wasn't like necessarily asking. Like, I was asking what expression is best suited to represent despair. I mean, rather than like just pure sadness, like if you're like broken in some sort of way, you probably wouldn't like. There's a difference between like someone who's like sad and someone who just doesn't have any hope left. I suppose. But honestly, wait. I mean, that does help. Actually, to be fair, though. I guess I'll try to find an artist to commission. What I'm thinking of is an OC who falls on their knees. It's raining. Who is looking up to the sky, intense expression of despair and sadness on the face. Huh. Let's see. Well, yeah. Good luck. Same here, but 65% of my viewers were female. Now only 33%, and originally 27% of my viewers were from Japan, and the rest US. Okay, goodbye, Kim Liet. I'm very intrigued in art that shows emotion in a semi-tense way, I guess. Fair. Blank, hollowed out, crying. Blank, hollowed out, crying eyes, mouth stuck between nervous smile and abject horror. That's what I'm saying, but oh no, you're not talking to me. Majority of the Japanese viewers really liked my little sister's mini comic, although most of the pages were lost. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know why, but I'm still afraid of Dennis after that dream I had. That's unfortunate. God, you make this look easy. A face would take me hours. Then again, I'm very critical and detail specific. Something like a perfectionist. Dennis, do you find satisfaction in sadness? No. You should hire an editor for your videos. Are me hire someone? Really? Me? I don't think I have the I don't have the funds necessary to do that over a long enough period of time. I don't think that's gonna work out. I mean, sure, if I want to exhaust everything, I could, but I don't think that would be the smartest option. What's the music name? Oh, I've made it myself. Hopefully the stream will still be out here. Maybe. Hello Z-Test, welcome to the stream though. Yeah, the music is something that I've made. I've made it myself. So.
I mean, it's on my channel. If you want to go to you can go to my channel and then go to my channel, go to my playlist section, and then you can, like, there's a music section of my playlist, and this one is called So It Was You All Along, I believe.
You're not broke besides Voltron, and others will help you pay for hunters.
I'm not one to rely, like, as in, I don't think other people, if it's something that's more, like, people are not the most, like, okay, a salary is different from, like, donations. Donations are random and sporadic. A salary is fixed. So if I have a salary, then I can actually predict when I'm going to be able to afford to do something or not. But if it's donations, that solely relies on other people. And so, yeah, no. Like, yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work.
Does Sky have your soul in return for your happiness guaranteed your life? No.
Sounds amazing.
Thanks. All right. Okay. Hello, Brad. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going?
Okay, cool. Oh, hold on. What is that story? Did I just get turned into a dramatic story? Yeah, that's fair. That works.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
A finite amount of pain
Pain is worth it if it means there's an infinite amount of happiness, but finite happiness isn't worth it if it means an infinite amount of pain. I'll find your breaking point in one of these streams or something like that.
I'll find your breaking point. No, I don't think you will. I don't think you understand, but I really just want to draw. I don't have a breaking point because I just want to draw. The only point that could be broken, perhaps, is my love of drawing. But no one can break my love of drawing because drawing is something that relies solely on me. No one else has an input on my drawing. And so you can't stop me liking drawing. So there is no breaking point. Unfortunately.
For you. Dennis, I will be in shambles if you do not get the reference. Look, okay, I hear Samurai. The only one I can guess is Samurai Jack. That's the only thing I could possibly even maybe get. Maybe. But other than that, I don't know. I haven't watched Samurai Jack, but you say Samurai, and then you say reference, and people like Samurai Jack, so I'll just,
Yeah.
When will you draw Gold Chip and Jane Doe again? I've never drawn Jane Doe. I have drawn Gold Chip before. When will I draw Gold Chip again? I'm most likely, unless something happens that makes me want to draw Gold Chip again,
I'm probably never gonna draw Gold Ship again because I don't play Uma Musume, nor am I interested in Uma Musume. Jane Doe, I don't play Zenless Zone Zero either, so I'm not really that interested in drawing her. Oh, hey, Voltron. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. They were just talking about you, Voltron. They were talking about you. Thank you very much. I wish I wasn't so easily butthurt like you. Oh, you can be. Just stop caring about I mean, if you stop caring about yeah. Hello, Bethany. Welcome to the stream. Des, how have you not seen the most memeable and loved cartoon of our generation? I don't know. I spent most of my youth. I spent most of my teenage year. No, I spent most of my childhood playing video games. I spent most of my teens playing video games, and then drawing, and then I spent most of my then yeah. So none of those were spent watching any type of movies or cartoons. Pieces of media like there's like most media was not in like yeah, that wasn't. I just haven't watched many things. That wasn't where my interests lie. I mean, I guess, and to be fair, even right now, it's still not where my interests lie. How old are you? I'm 20. I'm still young, but I'm not like, I don't know. I'm just, yeah. That's as a reference I sent kind of speak to, oh, hold on. Yeah, let me check out the reference. What was I saying? My favorite show? Oh, I don't know. What could possibly be my favorite show? I don't know. Oh, like screaming, like a scream crying type of thing. I see, something like that. Is that despair? Is that what despair looks like? I don't know. Maybe. Kinda. I mean, yeah. Thank you, Voltra, for another $2. I like the color. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Mine's, yeah, I don't know what's my favorite show. I'd have to say something like Gravity Falls, because that's the only one I could think of. He doesn't know the awkward silence of Aku trying to stab Jack 50 times and the sword doing absolutely nothing, and both of them looking extremely confused how Jack is still alive. I have seen that. I haven't watched the show, though. Yeah, like sorrow. Like, that's just pure sorrow. Despair? Sorrow, despair. What's the difference? I don't know. I'm not a wordsmith. Are you using colored pens? I'm using colored pencils. Goodbye, Brad. Have a good day. Scream, crying, perfect description. Oh, okay. That's at least telling me you know the joy of seeing the Scotsman from Samurai Jack. The Scotsman from Samurai Jack. Probably not. I don't know what that is. But yeah. So like that scream crying thing that you're talking about, that, yeah. You gave the way that you described it, I understood what you were saying, because yeah, that exact thing is what I was talking about from Monogatari episode 13, or is it 12? It's one of those, 12 or 13, the second to last episode or the last episode. I like that expression, that type of thing. That's what I was thinking about when you said it.
Dennis, what archetype are you? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm glad you like the color though. The color's cool.
It's cool. It's something. It's something for sure. I'm great at noticing detail, but that's about it. Ah, I see. Does that mean you've never seen Ninjago? I did watch Ninjago. I can't remember any of it though. All I remember is there's a red one. I like the red one. In any show, if there was colored superhero, like color coded superheroes, one of them was red. I like the red one. I like the red one, the white, or the black one. Actually, I think I like what was his name? Was his name like Zane or something like that? I like the white Lego Ninjago one, like the color. That yeah. Was there a black? I don't know if there's a black one, but there's certain. Yeah, there was no. There was like a dude. There's like a demon dude. There's a demon dude in Lego Ninjago, and he was like, and there's the old man. Yeah, I have watched. I used to watch it. I don't remember any of it though. It is 128, 26. Power Rangers? Yeah, like Power Rangers. I like the red one, the red Power Ranger. Even though I don't remember the Power Ranger. Like I don't remember any of that. But British forgot about Jay. Oh, is Jay the one in white? Then who's Zane? Who the hell is Zane? Who's Zane then? Who the hell is Zane? What, Lloyd? Yeah, sorry, no. Who's Zane? Then where'd I pull Zane from? I remember a Zane. Zane is the one in white? Oh, okay. Cole is the black one, Kai is the red one, Jay is the blue one. Oh, and Garmadon is the demon guy. Okay, cool.
So I got Zane right. That's all I cared about.
There's a robot. There was a robot. What do you mean Zane? There's a robot? He was a robot?
Look, I don't know enough lore for this.
There's also their Sensei Wu. Okay. Gotta binge all 15 seasons of Ninjago now. Them's the rules. No.
No, I can't. I can barely watch one anime episode. I don't have the motivation. I told you. I really am pure sloth. For anything but drawing, it's sloth.
Hello, Batman. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? No more seeing Man's on stream. There's a man right there. There's a guy right there. Yeah. There's some bleeding. Oh no. You should fix that. Never put off till tomorrow what can be done today.
But what if what can be done today is not important? Just because something can be done doesn't mean it should be done.
Why are you drawing so much cake all of a sudden? What other cake have I drawn? Okay. 1, 2. Does this count? Nah. I mean, kinda. 1, 2. There's just 2 of them. Out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, this is the chest. But that doesn't count. Out of the 6 things I've drawn, 2 counts as a lot? What is this standard? I can't believe this. I can't believe this. This is an outrage. An outrage, I say. Where's the pelvis? The pelvis exists somewhere. I mean, if I were to think about it, like, the pelvis would be... I mean, wait, what do you mean, where's the pelvis? Wait. Huh? I'm confused. What do you mean exactly? Like the bone? Wait, what are you talking about? Or is the pelvis that much smaller than the chest? Hmm? Wait, what are we talking about? Which, are we talking about this drawing? If we're talking about this drawing, first of all, I haven't even drawn the chest in this drawing. Like, the chest would be somewhere up here, like in this area. Like, huh? Wait. The pelvis? Are you talking about this drawing? Like, where's the rest of this drawing? Because this drawing doesn't have the rest of, like, this is just an empty spot. If you're talking about this drawing, then I guess the pelvis would be here and the chest would be over here. But you can't see the chest. I mean, the arm, I guess. If you're talking about this drawing, the pelvis is here. And the chest is, like, here. Because, like, this person is bending over. And the other, this is the pelvis is right here. The top of the glutes attaches to the top edges of the pelvic bones. I assume, like, here? Instead of the pelvis stretching the waist from the chest? The pelvis stretching the waist from the chest? Like, where are we talking? What drawing are you talking about? I've drawn 15 characters, a single background, 4 more to go. Oh, nice. No, the one you drew looks like that. This one right here. The pelvis stretching from the waist, stretching the waist from the chest. There's no chest here. It's a very thin waist on the one that you started. Oh yeah, I've drawn a thin waist. Yeah. Instead of the pelvis stretching the waist from the chest, the waist gets thinner from the chest down to the pelvis. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're saying. The angle of the sides of the waist makes it look as such. Yeah, I suppose. Like, if I were to continue this. Where even was this? I guess the neck would be here, the head would be somewhere here. It'd be something like this. I'm not actually going to finish it because I'm not planning to. It'd be something like this. Okay, the head needs to be bigger. Something like that, and then the shoulders need to rise, and then so the chest would be like somewhere here. I guess men tend to have that, where the chest is similar in width or occasionally wider than the pelvis. Okay, let me reread all of this. The top of the glutes attaches to the top edges of the pelvic bones, while the waist above it stretches between the chest and the pelvis. Do I have... Okay, that makes sense. Instead of switching from the waist to the chest. From the chest up. Yeah, that also that tracks. That tracks. That's true. That's also true. Okay. Oh.
Does this look wrong? I don't know.
Let me see.
Okay, let's look at this reference. Do I really care about the head? Not really. But I'll pop in the head real quick. Okay, so... Okay, no one cares about the arms.
I don't know. Can't get it.
Okay, let me try another one. Hold on, let me see. Okay, how about this one? How about this one? Don't care about the arms. So it's bring it on. Just be something like that.
All right, I don't know. Let me go back. It's drawing kind of day. Wait, huh? I did it in like 10. You did what in like 10 minutes? Hold on. Let's not pay attention. What do you do in 10 minutes? Okay, no, that's not. What? With how skilled I am at derailing things, I could totally solve the trolley problem. Maybe. Desmi thinks your salt lamp needs some licking. No. The drawing on the left makes it look like there is little to no distance between the pelvic bone and the rib cage.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Like before I drew this, I didn't, because like this was not the rib cage. That was like supposed to be like the. Wait, was the rib cage supposed to be this? Like, was this supposed to be the rib cage, and then the head supposed to be here? Like, cause that was my. Yeah, I think the rib cage was supposed to be like. Cause like like there is like about this much distance, it seems. Yeah, I mean. And like the ribs would have been like, I guess the ribs would have been like in this area. Is probably what I was imagining. I didn't draw out the ribs, but it would be something like this. And then the shoulders would... If I were to actually try to draw out the body, because I was just kind of scribbling it in.
You lick your salt lamp? If I may ask, can I ask you to flip your previous pages for me? I can go to my previous page? I mean, you could scroll back into the stream. If you're telling me to like, if you're asking me to like go through the entire book, I'm not gonna do that in this stream. But if you just want to go to the previous page that I was on, I mean, this was the previous page. Yeah. Oh, there goes my light. Distance between, like, okay, because like the ribs would be right here would be the ribs. That's what it is. Yeah, this guy's distance is pretty big. But I guess you could, yeah, but then that, right? This is just, that drawing is just wrong. Okay, hold on. I guess, yeah, we literally have these bodies right here. I don't even know why I'm scrolling there. So, rib cage, pelvis, this distance. This one does have a shorter. Yes, this one does have a shorter distance, I suppose. But where am I even marking? I'm marking like literally them, because I'm marking right here. So right yeah, there to there. This one is slightly shorter, yeah. Yeah. I guess it is slightly shorter. Fair. What was I doing? I was drawing. What was I drawing? I was drawing this. It's basically done now. Let me see. What else was I drawing? Was I drawing anything else? Not really. Are you practicing proportions? I'm not. No. I was just checking something. Anyways, yeah, welcome to the stream, Zenoob. How's your day going? Hope your day's going well. I completely forgot. Or did I say that already? No, I probably haven't. Yeah, probably. Chat's real quiet today? Maybe.
Oh, I see the problem.
Thank you, Voltron, for the other $2. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Oh, I think I asked this before, but I don't know if you answered. Yeah, I can't remember if you answered. But what's your favorite anime, Voltron? Someone had asked that question. Yeah, someone asked that question to you, but I don't know if like we ever got an answer. If there even is an answer, if you even do watch anime. Holy butt cheeks, indeed. Hello, the Hollow. It's been a while. It has been a while. What's good? I'm doing good. How have you been?
Thank you again for the $2. You can't. Okay. Thank you very much. Samurai Champloo. I have not.
Watched that. I've not watched that, but I do have it on my to-watch list. That's like one. That's like an older anime, right? I don't know. I actually wonder. I wonder when it came out. It's like around the. It seems like, I don't know if this is true, but it seems like it came out around the time.
That actually no. It probably seems like it came out after the time of like Cowboy Bebop, actually. Because I don't know how old Cowboy Bebop is.
Bebop, but it may not be too old, but it might be somewhat old. Like, I know it's like in the 2000s. I don't think it's in the 2010s. Like, I'm almost certain that Cowboy Bebop came out in like the early 2000s and not the 2010s. Like, I think Cowboy Bebop is before Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, 2006. I think. But that's just my intuition speaking. I could look it up, actually. No. Why am I looking at Cowboy Bebop? I'm trying to look up Samurai. You. 2004. Okay. Wait, no. Is that actually when it came out, or? Okay, 2005. I was almost same guy, Bebop mid 90s, Champloo early 2000s. Okay, cool. There's a different, huh? I've never heard of same guy. Interesting. Didn't know about that.
Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop.
Mid-90s. Yeah. I know Cowboy Bebop just seems older. Voltron speak normally. Voltron does not speak normally.
Can I?
No. Also, why is there a hole in the ground? What is this hole? What is this hole made from? Who made this hole? What happened there? Colin Wait, music in the background. But yeah, I think I have both of them on my to watch list. Call and hold music in the background. Yes. Yes, we have waiting music. Like hotel lobby waiting music. I almost thought Dennis drew spread out cheeks until I noticed their boobs. Yes. Yes, these are boobs. I don't want YouTube to kill me after all. I like living. I think. Of course I like living. I can't draw without living. It's cool. If you're talking about the music, then thank you. Also, the music is a little bit too loud. Okay, music's a little bit too quiet now. Okay, fine, I'll put it back. Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack?
We were talking about.
Samurai Jack earlier. I don't know why I thought it was Samurai Shampoo before. I thought it was that as well. But no, that says Champloo or Shampoo. I assume it's like a soft ch rather than like an actual ch sound, but it actually could just be Champloo. But I know for sure AMPLO has no other words really besides shampoo. Or AMPOO. The only other word that sounds like that goes sh. So I assume that the CH in shampoo is also shampoo and not champloo. It certainly could be champloo though.
You're able to draw a very
Convincing human very quickly, all the muscles and everything. Maybe. I'm very good at making random scribbles and then making you think that I know what I'm doing. But really, I'm letting your brain do all the work. It's your brain making the convincing human figure, not me. I think it's Shampoo. Yeah. I added obliques. Nice.
Obliques? Yes, I added those things. Yes, I for sure added those things that you're talking about, obliques. Those are like the side, right, for the sides on the. Oh my god. What's an oblique? You know, it's been too long since I've actually focused on exercise when I forgot what an oblique is. Yeah, those things. Yeah, they're the side muscles. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I did art for 30 minutes. I'm done for today. Posted in drawing channel. All right, I'll check it out.
Touch markers are amazing, by the way.
That's good.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's a fine face. I think you did well.
Coloring pencils, actually. Hold on. Actually, colored pencils. That's Bethany. That's Bethany.
I'm joking. No, I'm not. That's what Bethany said.
Because these are my glasses, of course.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. This arm is a little bit too long. The arm is fine. It's a little bit too long. Okay, you know what? I'll let her have a long arm. It'd be like that sometimes. The arm is not too long, actually. Then why do I think so? It's so odd. If we swing this downwards, it only reaches here.
Hello, McKinley. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Watching your streams makes me painfully aware of how terrible my work ethic is. I don't have any worth ethic. I don't have any worth ethic. I don't have any worth ethic. Work. Oh my god, I can't speak. I don't have any work ethic. I just like what I do. I only do the things that I like. I just happen to like drawing, so I draw a lot. Actually, it's colored pencils.
I'm beefing with English right now. English is my biggest op.
Me or McKinley? Huh? Oh, right, true. Probably McKinley?
But maybe, yeah. Oh, it's not. No. What is it?
I feel like I like to draw, but kind of get stuck doing other things I also like because my brain associates art with artwork.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be like that. Yeah, it's way easier to draw when you don't think drawing is hard. And that comes with a lot of like, to make it to the point where you don't think drawing is hard, it's a lot of like brain work and mental effort, to be fair.
Can confirm touch markers pricey AF but worth it. They don't mix and dry quickly. That's good.
Screw you. I have beef with my pencil now. I also have beef with my tongue, but that's besides the point.
Generally, you need tongue to enjoy beef.
How else are you gonna taste?
Just ask the cowgirls.
Huh?
Think I'm gonna stick to just doing face expressions?
Yeah, that's fair. When I started off drawing, I think I only drew faces at the start because I was really only interested in drawing the head and faces. The head and faces.
Looky, I just noticed the diagonal line between all those characters on the page you've drawn makes it look like they're in a queue. It makes it... Oh, makes it look like they're in a queue. It makes it look like they're in 3D space. Diagonal line that I've drawn on that page.
Oh, this thing. Yeah, actually, you're kind of right, yeah.
Hello, Nello. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Nello. Escalator posing. Hello, Pyro. Yeah, I'm drawing right now. I have to draw cool looking karate. Give me a pose. I
don't know the names of poses, unfortunately, so I don't think I can give you a pose. Someone else could probably give you a pose, though. You know, do like that high kick. Do like a high kick into the sky with like the you know, standing on one leg, high kick, like that military meme that was going around, you know. Oh, a character? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't work.
Someone draws 15k people.
Wow. True. More like someone yaps and along with that draws.
It's mostly yapping, I've realized. I've realized I'm a yapper. It'd be like that. Sometimes you just gotta yap.
We came for the vibes. Ah, yes. Came for the elevator music. Stayed for the elevator music.
Damn it, Des. Now I want to draw more.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Then draw more. You draw until you don't want to draw anymore. Then you stop drawing. That's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. Yep, that's close enough. The sleeves look exactly the same as mine, as my one. This sleeve? Yeah, I got a hoodie. It may very well be the same hoodie. Who gave you permission to clone this hoodie?
I literally can't draw without references though.
It'll be like that for a while, until you can draw without references. After enough time of you building up your visual library, you will be able to draw without references. That's just kind of how it works.
Does your hoodie have a black bird thing with an orange beak?
I don't. There's no design on my hoodie. It's just a. Unless you're talking about the brands, like the. No. Is this a? No, this is not polo. What is this? I don't know what this is. There's like a random stickman on a horse. Spoiler, my profile picture in Discord is what I look like, just more animated in a way. Yeah, I mean, I figured. No, not necessarily, actually. No, actually, yeah, I thought that was just a random character, actually.
Most of my drawings I do nowadays is doodling at work. It does help me. It does help with my visual library though. As in, like without reference? Drawing without reference helping with the visual library. Is that possible?
Maybe.
I can almost see that working, yeah. I can see that. I can see how that would work. Kinda, yeah. I don't know if that would help me though. I wonder. People keep asking if I'm okay when I let my face rest.
Yeah. That's why I never let my face rest. I've become a caricature of my own personality. How's that possible? This don't work. This don't work at all. But why? Because that's too far. Well, if I want to move it closer, I'll just do that. And then I'll put that in. And then I'll move that in. And then I'll actually... Okay, but then I don't want the entire finger to be black. Because that's not how this lighting scenario works. What I could do is I can do something like that. And I could do something like that. That's something like that. But that kind of looks like they're part of the same finger, but they're not. Maybe like that. Hello, Nell. I'm drawing. Oh, I'm drawing tonight, tomorrow after my job, and throughout the weekend. Nice. Well, hope you have fun on your drawing. Guys, I gotta go. I might be back later. Okay, goodbye, McKinley. I've noticed a lot of artists seem to have a kind of style of drawing they do when they're more of a beginner, and that can develop into being a more detailed and actually good. Do you have that? I don't know. Oh, goodbye, Savvy. I don't know. I think that my style evolved a lot. Like since the start and now, it's kind of almost completely different. At least that's how I feel. But maybe if I look back, I'll see some similarities. Why did I hear some yelling? It'd be like that. That's my siblings. I tend to draw a lot of random patterns, the kind that look good on their own, like sigils or whatever. I wonder if I could ever make it actually useful. I mean, it's kind of already useful. I mean, as long as you enjoy it, you could be someone who simply draws sigils. Or if you, yeah, like, you're, at the very least, you're drawing, like, you are improving something. Like for the most part, it'll be useful. If not just like at the very least, it will just be you'll know how to draw sigils. And if you think about what's oh wait, you said random patterns though. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Dyslexic Dennis. Huh? My books all have tons of them scattered around. It makes it look so messy. I'm slightly dyslexic, and it's not helping that I have to learn a different language to do basic interactions. I'm so screwed. The contrast between your chill room and your siblings? You're be like that.
I've tried before to make like a whole page of detailed ones that work together, but I can't seem to make it look good on its own. I found this thing called orthographic drawings, which do work. That's good. That doesn't work. I mean, it should work, yeah. Most people in my class introduce me as mute because I don't talk. Screw you, Pen. Oh, never mind. You're right there. I forgive you, Pen. I'm sorry. I apologize. Honestly, not talking seems like a mood. Dennis Waffle burped. True, true. Okay. Oh, yeah. That was a yawn. That was a yawn. Been 3 hours. I don't like using pencil to draw. Yeah, a lot of people don't. Because you can't erase. Oh, is that the dragon girl you talked about before? No. Although, she does have a wing. Like, if what you're seeing is, like, the wing that she has, yeah. Yeah, she's certainly not human. And, yeah. Yeah. I don't care how cramped the page is, I cast Fireball. That sounds like pyromania. Dennis, I think you should check on your siblings. No, they're fine. They're just loud. I could turn off the music. Now there's music. Oh, is the music supposed to be this loud already? I think the music's actually supposed to be this loud. That would make sense, actually. The siblings are fighting? They're not fighting. I think you just underestimate how loud children are. Or rather, you underestimate how loud children can be. How many siblings do you have? I have 2 siblings. They sound like they're crying. Yeah, no, I haven't heard any crying at all. I don't know what's crying you've heard that sounds like that, but I would recommend checking up on the person who does sound like that if they're crying. Like that. The blonde girl looks familiar. Yeah, it's Marcille from Delicious in Dungeon. Via request? No, I just wanted to draw Marcille. No request. Oh, me like. Thank you. I use sketch pencils.
Makes sense. Most people do. Most people do.
Oh, rare occasion of doing fan art without being asked to. True.
Plus, I'd seen a reference of Marcille earlier, and I was like, I kind of want to draw her. Well, this is quite the round face. But with how I place the mouth, it kind of has to be a round face. Otherwise, it'd just be a long chinned face. I don't want a long chinned face. So we're going with this super adorable face instead.
Do you ever make really dark drawings? As in lots of dark marks?
Not really. I like the contrast between dark and light. And I like to have some degree of subtlety in my drawings.
Use mechanical pencils sometimes? Am I weird?
Doesn't like everyone use mechanical pencils? Isn't that like the thing that people use? Like I had like the pencils that I used for years were mechanical pencils. I just assumed that mechanical pencils were really convenient, and so basically everyone used them. Is that not true?
There's some impressive work for some casual drawing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hello, Gavin. Welcome to the stream. Sentenced to draw with charcoal for the next years of your life? No, I'd rather not. I mean, I would, but I'd rather not. Fair enough. I think sometimes it's cool and try to make it stand out a lot. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Anything can be cool given you have the skills to make it look cool. Yeah, I've seen people use values, really intense values to make cool artworks.
Have you ever done a drawing that fills a whole page?
No, that'd be a really, really big drawing. Although when I first started drawing, I've done drawings that were like only on one page. Like I used to do one drawing per page, but I've never had a drawing so big that it filled the entire page.
Hello, Unknown. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? The way he made the horn etched my brain in a good way. Well, I actually like it. I stumbled upon your channel about 5 minutes ago, so I know nothing about you. I assume you're a professional artist.
No, I just draw for fun. I've been drawing from since 2019. I've been actually improving in my art since 2022.
And I just draw for fun. Yeah. Not a professional by a long shot, trust me. Trust me. I have to stop using charcoal and use... Hold on, let me turn down music. I have to stop using charcoal and use darker pencils, 4B, 5B, 6B, and 8B. Maybe? Yeah, hello, unknown. Yeah, no, I am not a professional. Although I'm happy that I'm happy, is that the right word? I appreciate the thought that you had of me being a professional, but no, I'm not. I just draw because I like it. Although one day I wish to have the skills of a professional, or something like that. I mean, that's like that's like a pseudo goal. It's like a fake goal, but it's not necessarily fake. But it's just not something I'm shooting for in any real or intense way. If I get there, then that'd be cool. But I'm not like, you know, I'm not gunning for it. As long as I enjoy my drawings, that's really all I care about. Technically, you are considered professional since you have hit the 10.0 yeah 10,000 hour mark of just drawing. I mean, yeah, but that's more like just a vague rule than a real rule. I mean, you can, like, in theory, you could spend 10,000 hours. Is that literally is that the definition of a professional? Or is that just like usually by 10,000 hours you're a professional? No, but I'm not a professional. I mean, you could just spend 10,000 hours doodling, like, and never improving. I think it is possible. Or it's like relative, like to not improve greatly in 10 years. It just depends on, is that true? Am I just talking out my ass? Maybe, but like, I don't know. I don't think I'm a professional yet. If I become more consistent, I think all that's left is consistency. If I can get some consistency, a little bit higher skill, then I'd maybe consider myself then I consider myself a professional or something like that. I thought you became a professional once you start making money for it, since at that point it becomes a profession. Maybe. I guess, yeah, it would be a profession. A professional is, yeah. I guess. But in that case, I mean, I guess by that logic, I would be something like, I've taken commissions before, so that would, in a sense, make me have made money from art, which would make me a professional. But I guess like Gavin said, it's more so, I guess I'm more so talking about mastery, like, yeah, like becoming a master rather than just the label of professional. No, I guess. Pretty sure a guy, I forgot what he worked with, said that when someone spends 10k hours in something, they're considered professional at that. I have heard that, though. Like, I've heard that saying. Okay, goodbye, Test. Have a good rest. Have a good rest, Test. I have fun. We have fun around here. If you're good enough that people want to pay you for it, you're a professional? Maybe. Thank you, Voltron, for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. He's a professional now? Oh. Well, maybe I'm a professional, but I'm certainly not a master, I guess. If I were to correct myself. To be fair, though. To be fair. Nah, I don't care about it. Yeah, never mind.
I was gonna start rambling, but I don't care to ramble.
I'd be interested in seeing your composition abilities because based on the little I've seen in the past few minutes, I think you certainly have the potential to work as a professional artist. I guess, yeah, I mean, I would say I have the potential. Composition? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I haven't studied, like, backgrounds or anything. All I've been drawing is people. I'm simply just not interested in drawing backgrounds at the moment. Yeah, when I say I'm an artist for fun, I mean, like, I draw only the things that I'm interested in drawing, which is not the most, like, I don't know, I draw people. That's about it, mostly women. I don't really do, yeah, I don't know. I think I could. If I really actually, if I put my head down and I grinded, like, and I really grinded, like, I really tried to become, like, super good. I have faith that I would be able to do it, but I don't think I'm actually really interested in that in particular. Composition skills? I maybe have some amount of composition skills. I think I know what it takes to make a good artwork. I think. Maybe I'm just downplaying myself. I don't know what I'm doing. I use my inner demon anime powers for bad stuff or not? Yeah, sure. Do whatever you want. Do whatever is interesting for you. Do you have a specific pen/pencil that you feel sentimental about? No, I don't think I do. If you could master it, it wouldn't be art. I don't know. I don't know if that's true exactly. Yeah, I mean, the only piece recently that has been vaguely about that has had some amount of like compositional skills actually put into it was the commission I did for Zanoob, I suppose. Have you ever drawn coral glasses from Anna Dream Barbecue? No, but I was interested in drawing coral glasses. I enjoy art in general, so I don't mind background as much, but they're still annoying. To rephrase, I don't hate backgrounds. I'm just also not that interested in backgrounds. Like I'm the type of person that if given the choice between two options, even if both options are decent, or like even if the worst of the two options are like is still decent and like good, I will always pick the one that is more interesting to me. And there's just never a situation where backgrounds at the moment has been more interesting than people. You can if you go into the if you go into the live stream history, if you go into my live stream history, just scroll down you can, I think it's like commission final. I think the name of the stream with the artwork that I'm talking about is commission final, because I worked on the commission throughout the channel. So if you go to commission final, it should be there, I think. Like let me go to my channel. Yeah, it's titled Art of Calm Final, and that one has the finished part of it. Pretty sure you can see the OC in the thumbnail as well. Actually, in that one, no, you see like this, right? You see the dude that I was drawing. That's the thing that you see. I think there's a point where certain art styles or practices reaches a skill ceiling. I don't know. I think art is pretty. Dennis, your siblings are funny? I see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I guess it depends on what you think. There is, Art of Commission Part 3 has, like, you can see the OC, but in Art of Commission Final, or Art of Calm Final, you can't really. Because it's a different, I don't know. I guess I ended it on the dude. Good stuff? Well, thank you. Pretty sure you can also. Oh no, right. Siblings breaking backs in the background. How often do you stream? I stream every day, except for Saturday. Okay, what is happening outside? Actually, that is a good question. I'm not concerned. I'm just confused. What is happening? Like, what is that noise? What are they doing, actually? Horrors beyond your imagination? Perhaps. I had one of them screaming, ew, ew. I think I also did hear that, yeah. You know, I'm thinking maybe I should change the music. I love to see a show about artists so good. Their art borders on magic. Artists could make paintings that lead into actual worlds. Statues could become sentient. Music could heal people. That would be interesting, actually. Soundproof walls in or out. Don't worry, guys. Wonder how much that costs. My room is slowly turning into some sort of studio, which is probably for the best, honestly. Soon enough, he's gonna have RGB lights around the table. I mean, I've always had those. I mean, sort of. I've always had those. I just don't use them because I can't see. Don't they change with the... That one doesn't do anything. I don't know what this one is. Then this one's weird. This one's weird for no reason. This one's chill. Okay, this one's not that chill. And then this one is just, you're in war. This is just war. This is the setting for war. Okay. Well, I think this is closest to what the setting I was on before. Yeah, Rage Party. Sketchbook's gonna become pure RGB. Years.
No Pathos Day? That's true. I haven't drawn... I think I actually have drawn Pathos... Well, okay, that wasn't today. I swear like I've drawn... I thought I did draw Pathos. Speaking of Pathos... No, I did draw... No, I didn't. Did I really not draw Pathos? This drawing? There was a drawing where I was thinking about drawing Pathos, but I guess I never actually ended up drawing Pathos. Well, I did draw Pathos this one time, which was 2 days ago, because the 28th, yeah. 2 days ago I drew Pathos. I like this Pathos, actually. It's one of my favorite drawings of Pathos. Although she doesn't have her hat, but I think without her hat, it lets her hair blow better, so yeah. My name is none of those, unfortunately. I'm so disappointed in you, Dennis Boy. I am not neglecting anyone. Sometimes you have to give people space. And that means not drawing them every day. Definitely. Seriously, no, but I swore I drew Pathos today. Did I seriously not? I guess I didn't. Oh, hold on. I didn't finish this drawing. Oh, actually, I think this probably would be the best way to do it because her horn is not like that. So sketching it in like this is probably better. His name is actually Jonah. Huh. Unfortunately, I am not from Fire Force. No, I'm just kidding. Is that a biblical name? I'm actually not too sure. I think that's from Christianity, but I'm not sure. His last name is Butthead. Oh, all right, I'm gonna go. Okay, goodbye, Hull. Have a good day. Just realized you're at 15.5K. Yes, I am. 4K, not 5K. I don't know how I said 5K. Sometimes music helps me concentrate with my artwork. Yeah, I think that's the case for a lot of things, honestly. Music can help you concentrate. There we go. Here is another Pathos. I mean, here is a Pathos. I did want to draw Pathos. I guess I just forgot. Was this drawing going to be Pathos? No. There was certainly a drawing that was going to be Pathos. I just forgot. I came with a... Dang, the camera quality is 144... Are you saying it's 1440p or 1440p? Is that good or is that bad? I don't know. I came with a game story about
We came with a game story about a world where every person has a mirror, a being that's the completely opposite of the person. It's like an evil doppelganger. You play as a giant stoic silent knight who finds his mirror, who's a small chatty sneaky goblin who'd act as your guide and assist you using stealth. When talking, he'd refer to you with a random name. Huh. Sounds satisfying when I tap my nails on random stuff. True, I suppose. Do you ever listen to music that could help concentrate with your artwork?
I mean, I listen to music in general, so I also listen to music when I'm drawing. Yeah. I'm always listening to music, or philosophy, one of the two. This drawing, I like this drawing. I like the expression, I suppose.
I mean, what else is there to like about this drawing other than the expression? It's literally the entire drawing. There, it's a braided haired pathos.
I'll even give her the thing above her head.
Looks like a wind is blowing her. Yee, gotta go. Okay, goodbye, Bethany. Honestly, I get distracted listening to music because I imagine a lot when listening to music, so I just get up and run around if I'm not doing anything already. Huh. He'd use random names because the knight has immense respect for lineage and identity, while to the goblin, a name is as meaningless as hi and hello. Teacher pathos. Yes. I feel like braiding a girl's hair would be a romantic activity. Really?
Maybe, but also I don't know. Maybe. Also, I like correlate braiding hair to certainly an intimate activity, or something like that, but not necessarily romantic, because I think mothers braid mothers, or actually I say mothers, but that's just because of I'm just thinking of my own mother, but yeah, a mother or father, whatever, your parents can also braid a child's hair,
which doesn't necessarily mean romance.
I don't know. Intimate perhaps, but I don't know if romance.
Particularly. Is that
Yeah, I could see the intimacy there. For sure.
My mom braids my hair and it hurts like shit. Was doing a digital, it could be romantic? Maybe.
maybe I can't see it, but I'm just speaking from myself, right? Obviously, like anything could be anything to anyone, so like yeah, I can't see it as romantic. Even if it was a person that I really really liked, like romantic, even if it was a person that I was romantically interested in, I don't think I'd see it as romantic. I think the action itself is far too dumb. It's kind of like painting someone or something like that. Like the action itself is a little bit too. Maybe I'm thinking about it in like too much of a technical way. Maybe I'm just a technical person.
It just doesn't.
I don't know. I think I just end up getting caught up in the actual act of braiding rather than like the person. Thank you for another $2, Voltron. I appreciate it. Hello. Oh no, I'm gonna listen to Steve Aoki on Future Odyssey for my art music after that. That's good. I hope you enjoy it. For the color? I guess. I did add some color. I think I'm gonna end the stream. Actually, now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I think so. I think I should do that. If I want to get... I don't know if I'm gonna get a video out. Okay, if I want to get a video out in some time this week, I should probably stop streaming. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. How's you guys day? And I pray that I will do my artwork nonstop and avoid being overwhelmed. In fact, is that manga drawings? Is what manga drawings? These? No. Yeah, but have a good night. Hopefully you guys have a good day, good night, and hopefully you guys enjoy whatever it is that you're gonna do after this. Thank you for staying till the end of the stream. I will see you sometime later. Goodbye. And thank you, Voltron, for the donations. I appreciate it.